In this set, we are talking about one tournament. Mary, Pinky, and Kavita, they play a boxing tournament. They fight each other. They fight each other. That means there are three games as they fight each other once. It is known that Mary defeated Pinky, Pinky defeated Kavita. Out of three games, Mary defeated Pinky and Pinky defeated Kavita. This we know. Third game we don't know, but there are some more information that we can find it out in this case. Mary scored the maximum point. This is one important information. Mary scored the maximum points. Pinky had the best point ratio. This is again another important part. Best point, best point difference. Point difference means point scored minus point conceded. Kavita had the best point ratio. This is again another point ratio, wherever points scored divided by total points. And there is one more information, that is the total points is fewer than 50. Fewer than 50 points in all were scored in the tournament. And there is again another direct information of game is Mary took 3 points in the match they fought against Kavita. Now, considering that all information, let us try to find it out. Three games. Let us get three games. Mary, Pinky, Kavita, and Kavita, Mary. These are the three games. In that three games, we have already got information that Mary Pinky game, Mary win, so win loss situation. Don't know the score line. Here Pinky Kavita also win loss. Mary took 3 points in the match he fought against Kavita. So here, out of the point score line, we can get it. The point of Kavita that I don't know, but the point of Mary it is 3. So these are different information we have taken from the entire lot. Now we want to get some kinds of the blue colored informations which are critical here that we need to understand properly. The first information. Kavita has the best point ratio. Kavita has the best point ratio. These will imply that her total, that means Kavita Kavita's total point difference must be at least +1. Very important information. It should be at least +1. That we need to keep it in mind. Again, the next information, that Pinky had the best point difference. Pinky had best point difference means what I can predict from her. A total point difference, her total point difference must be at least plus 2 as for the earlier one, because we have to take the same information in this case also. So these two things we have to proceed. Now here the information that Pinky must beat Kavita by at least 2 points more than by what Mary beats Pinky. This information, Pinky must beat, due to this information, Pinky must beat Kavita at least 2 points more. That means it is greater than 2 points more than Mary beats Pinky. So Pinky must beat Kavita by at least 3 points. As she lost game with Mary, which is minimum 1. Then Kavita must beat Mary by at least 4 points. But it cannot be 4-0. It cannot be 4-0 because to maintain the maximum value. Now, because minimum score line with the considering all of this value, we can take the minimum score line. Hence, minimum score line that I am writing here. Minimum score line, Mary Pinky, I am considering as 1-0 as minimum. Pinky Kavita, this should be 3-0. And this Kavita Mary, it is, we can write it down 4-0, but that 4-0, initially 4-0, minimum, if I am not considering that information of 3, so it should be the minimum value. But here something that we need to consider. We need to consider that here it need to go to 7-3 format, because here we need to write it down in this point 3. So taken that 3, this value, let us find, it need to be 7-3. Now here this information is contradicting. If I am keeping, I need to keep it difference 1, but whenever it is 7-3, then all of the points, whatever points it has been given, Mary scored the maximum points, Pinky best ratio, these all we have to take care. Mary must score maximum points. And if I have given the earlier value, then Mary is not scoring this maximum point. Here I can see Mary's score is coming as 4, which is lower. So Kavita must beat Mary by at least this. I got due to that 3 values. 3 given, Kavita must beat at least 7-3. Pinky Kavita score line must be at least 3-0. So these two are valid in this case. 3-0, 7-3. This is minimum value. We can see that Kavita's point ratio must be 7:6, because Kavita's point ratio is minimum, it should be 7:6. And basically Kavita's point ratio minimum, it need to be 7 by 6 by this way. And as Pinky's point ratio must be lesser than that by at least 2 point difference, Pinky must score at least 15 points. Pinky must score at least 15 points and give at least 3 conceded at least 30 gap up to. Thus Mary Pinky's score line must be 13-12. That means here we will make this correction. It would be 13-12. Let us take it fresh. It is coming as 13-12. This is coming as 30, and this is 70. That means here in loss situation. But it could be more than that also. That means Mary Pinky, where we have written it 13-12 school line, it can be more than that without contradicting this value of others, as well as total point difference of point score need to be less than 50. So we can also take this one 14, 13 gap of 1, but these we are keeping it same 30, 70. In this way, some of the values we can take. Now, all of the information, if I consider, then our important points, how we can take it in this case. Okay. Here, Kavita's point ratio that need to be the best. So Kavita by others, I am getting it 7 by 6 for considering point ratio. This need to be maximum. This need to be maximum. Point difference. Point difference. Again, another important information here. That is minimum difference wise, Pinky and others difference, it is coming as 15-13. Muddy and others, it is coming as 16-19. And Kavita others, it is coming as 7-6. So as for that, we can see that the maximum point difference, it is coming as this one. Okay. Total points. Next information, our total point. Total points minimum. Here, Kavita, as for the score line, Kavita minimum score line of that, if I consider, then Kavita is 7, Mary is 13, 3, 16, and Pinky is 50. And you know that it was mentioned that Mary got the maximum point, so it is satisfying here. So this is our possibility in this case. Looking into this possibility, we will go on solving problem. So first question, whenever we got it, that who owned the match between Mary and Kavita, and with our different possibility, minimum possibility of these one, minimum possibility of these one, and after that increasing these, we can get the higher one. We see that own match between Mary and Kavita, which is Mary and Kavita here. Kavita has won the match. So our answer is coming as Kavita. Now next question. Who considered the maximum points in the tournament? Who considered the maximum points in the tournament? You need to know that here considered, because already scored part it has mentioned. So we need to find out the considered part. And here in our first case, second case, we can see that Mary, first case, wherever Mary scored the maximum. I considered the maximum. Mary considered, in this case, is coming as 19, which is a maximum. So my answer in this case, it is coming as Mary. Now this is the third question, where what is the score line of Mary versus Pinky? But Mary versus Pinky, we can make changes without altering our condition. So I will not be able to mention any specific one. So there may be 13-12, there may be 14-13, even 15-14. That is also possible. So due to that reason, in this case, my answer will be cannot be determined. I will not be able to say with any confirmation. Now in our fourth question, wherever it is demanding the Kavita's point ratio, you can see Kavita who is present in this case, Kavita who is present here and here, which we are keeping it constant. It needs to be constant. So due to that reason, Kavita's point ratio, it will come as Kavita scored, which is 7, and considered, which is 6. That is maximum I need to keep. So it is 1.167. That means in our this case, answer it would be option B. But for others, we cannot say, because others are appearing in different places.